This is the Big Daddy of 1982 Fleer baseball cards. Forgive the indulgence, but baseball is no mere game. No, baseball is the story of fathers and sons. It's the story about how we follow our daddy around from the time we can take our first step. About how you want to know what he's doing all the time and why he's doing it. Baseball is the story about how daddy one day finally lets you try to cut that board on your own and then stitches your jagged cut fingers back together with spit, sawdust, and electrical tape. It's about all those hours spent hitting wiffle balls in the side yard and shooting baskets in the driveway until you finally hit one, and until you finally hit one. Baseball is the story about how you first come to realize that daddy goes away every day so that you can play and go to school and eat. It's about those nights when daddy comes home with just a little light left in the sky or none at all, and he still plays ball with you in the side yard or the driveway even though he's dog tired. Baseball is the story of how daddy becomes a little league coach even though he doesn't really know that much about the game, but he knows he loves you and he wants to spend time with you. It's the story about how daddy winks at mommy in the stands every time you come at bat or take a ball off the shin while trying to play the infield. The story about how one day you beat your dad at horse, and the day you finally hit his fastball, and the day your dad loses to you at one-on-one for the first time. Baseball is the story of dad teaching you to drive and then holding out when you ask to use the car. It's about the two of you arguing over politics, and over girls, and about your decision to quit baseball. Baseball is your dad's beaming pride and swallowed sorrow when you leave home for college, and then decide not to come home for summer break. It's the beer you share on your 21st birthday and the cigar you smoke when your son is born. It's the wisdom dad passes along as your boy grows and starts to follow you around and calls you daddy. Baseball is the time you finally let your son use the saw for the first time and you stitch him up when things go sideways. Baseball is the story about your dad going gray and getting older and frail. It's about how he's sitting the bench more and more these days. It's about being daddy and following after your daddy again and knowing that you'll do what he does by and by. He taught you everything you know after all, and he's your role model, no matter how great or lousy he may seem to the rest of the world. And so yes, there can only be one choice as the best baseball card from the 1982 Fleer baseball card set. And no, it's not Cal Ripken Jr.'s rookie card, or Brad Mills' bubblegum card, or Fernando Valenzuela's Eyes to Heaven card, or even the frightening Lee Smith rookie card. Because whether you're a father or a son, or a mother or daughter, or uncle or cousin, brother or sister, baseball is a thread that runs among you and pulls families and generations together like locks of hair in an old scrapbook, at least if you're doing it right. Rarely has it been done so blatantly right as on card number 640 in the 1982 Fleer baseball set, Pete and Repeat. Pete Rose is no legend on this card, no future disgrace. He's a daddy, soon to be dad, taking his son to work and pulling him aside to offer a few words of advice. They're part of our collective fabric of fathers and sons, and in that moment, they're damn near perfect. Just like you and your daddy. Like our video? Then like our video and subscribe to our channel. waxpackgods.com